channel Han Kuo-yu has lost. It's okay, it's a happy thing. Why? Because it's time for KMT to do their own reflection. Based on what I know about KMT, even if Han Kuo-yu could become the president, KMT would take all the credits, and in the end of the day, they still would not change their way of thinking. The one who suffered the most will still be Han Kuo-yu. So, thanks for the 8 million Taiwanese not voting for him. Comparing between KMT and DPP, honestly speaking, I like DPP more. Because DPP is trendier, and they have a kind of young people's way of thinking. Look here, how old is Tsai Ing-wen? She's about 63 years old. Wu Teng-yi is only older than her about 8 years. Han Kuo-yu younger than her about 1 year. And Eric Chu younger than her 5 years. So all of them are about the same age. But who looks younger? Tsai Ing-wen looks younger. Her complexion is still good and her hair is still black. Maybe she had done some botox or hair dye before. Regardless of how the four of them look, Tsai Ing-wen is still able to have a chemistry with a lot of young people. I've been looking at the posts, her videos on the Facebook and YouTube. She has her own humorous way of expression for the young people. This is what the young people want. Someone whom they can relate to or talk to. Young people like her. They don't care how corrupt she is, how rich she can be, or even how fake her PhD is. They don't even care how corrupt DPP is too. All these are not their concern, and they don't even care about mainland going to attack Taiwan as well. This is what Tsai Ing-wen did. She will not bring a lot of things related to politics, but talk about what the young people want. She will talk with them about their daily life, their favorite hobbies, or whatever thing just to make them happy. Young people do not want to be lectured. This is the reason why KMT lose. They lose in this, because they have forsaken a lot of young people's feeling and their way of thinking. To the young people, KMT has an authoritative behavior and want people to listen to them. Authoritarian is good, but it's not workable in Taiwan because of the Western media influence. Many young people are influenced by the Western media a lot on their rights and their freedom. Not like last time, they didn't have their own free thinking to make their own decision. Long time ago, young people who obey their parents or their leaders because they are the only source of information. However, in this modern day, people are different because of information around. They are flying all around you. In this connection, people will listen to the media or social media more than anyone else. They don't care what the media say is stupid or not.
After the creation of media, the people actually get stupid.
Despite how much Han Kuo-yu be trying his best to win the young people's support before the election, it would still be useless without any KMT support. When I saw Han Kuo-yu in one of the TV shows that meant for the young audience, he has already brought himself down to mingle with the young people, and they were starting to accept him. Nevertheless, it was not successful. No matter how hard he had tried, the result would still be the same. This is because Taiwan media is very, very scary. If you keep on smearing him, make him worse. Media is very powerful in Taiwan. They are free to do what they want. Even after the presidential election, the mainstream media and the social media will keep on mocking him to make sure he gives out to be the mayor of Kaohsiung. The media will say he's old-fashioned, a liar, a cheater, unreliable, uneducated, and so on, and many horrible things about him. I think one day I should meet up with Tsai Ing-wen to see how many strands of white hair she has, so I can report how white her hair is, right? The media who even say Han Kuo-yu is part of Communist Party. That is so scary. When young people heard something about this, it would really turn them off. Why? It's still the media, from the Western media, which keep on saying that communist is evil, is bad every day. So every time, it's just an injection in your brain. Communist is bad, communist is bad. So everybody will think that communist is bad. Media is a very powerful weapon. It's not just to give you information, but also influence you, to shape your behavior, to shape your thinking, and to make you what they want you to believe in. Lies are all around in social media nowadays, even in the mainstream media. That even still some people believe there are aliens from outer space. And who is the one created it? The American media. Otherwise, how could they be so successful in Hollywood? Media can cause you and your friends to hate one another even, which is very common scene in Taiwan. The media have been influencing many Taiwanese to hate Han Kuo-yu, and it has become an everyday routine practice. Even how good he tried to perform, he's still bad and evil. So why is the media in Taiwan is doing this on him? It's not because of Han Kuo-yu. It's because Han Kuo-yu has revived KMT once again. It's not because of him, KMT is still a third. Do you think DPP would want to see KMT grow? In order to destroy KMT, the key person to be destroyed is Han Kuo-yu because he's the one who caused it. However, did KMT try to defend Han Kuo-yu? No, because the people are stupid. They only care for themselves. And there is a lot of internal fight among them. Now they're worrying about who's going to be the next KMT chairman. To be honest, it's not because of Han Kuo-yu I wouldn't know about KMT. To me, KMT is just an old-fashioned and a party with full of martial laws. Anyone who goes against them will get punishment. Serious punishment. Not only has Han Kuo-yu become the greatest enemy of DPP, but also a scapegoat for KMT. Many sore losers in KMT are waiting for him to step down. Therefore, KMT mentality should change. They should change to support instead of fighting against one another. And there are still so many old bucks with their full of selfish thinking. Wu Deng-yi, Terry Gao, Ma Ying-jeou, Eric Chu, and other old bucks are still making a mess in KMT. Instead of giving the full support to protect Han Kuo-yu from his impeachment. If Han Kuo-yu is going to be impeached as a mayor, KMT will become worse than now, wouldn't it? KMT is so stupid and useless. From the beginning, the old bucks has never protected Han Kuo-yu, but keep on fighting among themselves for power. The only people that fighting and protecting Han Kuo-yu are the commoners, and only some of the KMT members. If the commoners are coming out with their might and resource to support Han Kuo-yu, while many old bucks in the KMT who just sit there and watch the whole show most of the time. Whenever there's any chance, they will steal the spotlight. In contrast to DPP, people in DPP who defend each other, whether they are bad or good. They could protect Tsai Ing-wen even though she resigned herself as a chairman. They could give her all the support she needs, whether it be hiring internet army, buying over media, paying YouTube creators, to leverage Tsai Ing-wen to ensure her success. DPP had taken control over a lot of things including education, media, reporters, research, and internet to press Han Kuo-yu down. Now I've been seeing a lot of people have been jeering at him in social media without any mercy. But what are the old bucks in KMT doing? All they know is fighting among themselves, while only the commoners are helping Han Kuo-yu. KMT internal fighting only lead to his own death. So what if Han Kuo-yu become the president? KMT will still continue to be arrogant. This time, Han Kuo-yu has lost. The old bucks will say he deserves it, and he must do everything to safeguard his position as a mayor this time. If the old bucks are still in the KMT, they will still have their own ego and opinions, and they wouldn't listen to anyone else. Their old thinking is still there, stuck in their head, and they would never take in any new ideas. They would think they are always right, all powerful, and having their own authoritarian mentality. When things go wrong, they will blame on others but never do on their own reflection. They are just destroying themselves. Therefore, DPP will always win forever, and Taiwan will always belong to DPP. To reiterate, Han Kuo-yu will be in a fatal situation if KMT is still thinking of themselves and still fighting internally. Hence, because of this, Han Kuo-yu will be impeached. Thank you for watching and remember to subscribe and share my video and see you. Bye.